Hello, and welcome to another session of On-TRAK training. My name is Isaac Palmer, and today we're going to go over working with client files in TRAK. To start off, I'm going to show you how to create a new client file. This is helpful for when you have a new client that you're wanting to create and save data for later uses. If you come up to File here and go to New, it's going to come up with the new client file editor here. It's going to give you a couple options like a last name, first name, gender, date of birth, retirement age, and the month that they want to retire. These are the required fields for TRAK. You also can put in a social security number for them, but it is not required. You can put in an email, cell phone, and work number as well. If you'd like to add a spouse for the client, you can by clicking this Has Spouse button here and then fill out the information for the spouse. You can also put an address in and change the marital status for them as well if you'd like. So let's create a new client here. Okay, so we're going to create John here by clicking OK. And you're going to see that John becomes our active client file up here in the left. And when you create a new client, they're going to become your active client. So our next thing we're going to show you how to do is how to modify a client. This is in case you forgot to add something for them or something has changed in their data that you'd like to add in here. If you click this File tab up here and go to Modify, it's going to open this window again where you can add or change data throughout the client file. We're not going to change anything on this one for now, so click OK and go back out here. Another thing that you can do is to load clients that you have previously worked with. If you come up to the File tab and click Load, this is going to show you all the clients that you have in your database currently. You have a couple options to filter these clients out as well. If you come up to the group name, you can click this drop down and it's going to give you the option to filter by group name if you've assigned group names to the clients that you have. So if you click on that, it's going to then filter just the clients that you have that are a part of that group. Another option is to filter by the employer name. If you click this drop down, you can select any of the employer files that you have created and that you have clients assigned to, and then they'll show up in here. And if you click that, it's going to then filter your clients by the employer name. You can also filter by last name or by first name, or you can do a combination of the both. In this case, you'll see that we have two John Doe files. We're going to go ahead and load this one up here. The next thing we're going to show you how to do is to delete files. Just as a side note, if you do delete a file, unless you have a backup created that has that file still in there, you will not be able to recover the data that you delete out. So be very careful when doing this. So if you click the delete file in the file menu, or delete client in the file menu, it'll bring up your menu here of all your clients in your database. You can either delete client by name or you can delete by group names. If you go to delete by group names, it's going to show the groups that you have. You can select the group. If you hit OK, it's going to delete the group, but not all the clients in the group, just that group. If you want to delete all the clients out that are in that group, if you click this delete all clients in group, then it will delete out all the clients as well. So we're going to go back to client name here. You can filter out by last name, first name, or social security number. In this case, we're going to look up John Doe. The one thing you'll notice is that there's only one John Doe showing up here, even though we have two in our database right now. This is because we have one John Doe active. You cannot delete out an active client. So if you want to delete out someone that you have active, you need to load a different client first. Deleting clients is good for if you have duplicate files that you don't need both of them in there, or if you have a client that you don't work with anymore and you don't plan on working with them anymore, and so you want to get rid of them, you can take them out that way. So we're going to select John Doe here, and we're going to click OK, and it's going to come up with this little warning saying, are you sure you want to delete this person? And to note that it is not reversible, so if you do delete them, you are going to lose that data. In this case, we're going to click yes and delete that out. So now you'll notice if we go into load, there is now only one John Doe instead of two. Well, that'll wrap up this session of our On-TRAK trainings. If you do have any questions, please feel free to email us at support@asktrak.com. Once again, my name is Isaac Palmer, and we wish you luck in today's marketplace.